An important match between these two. Virtus Pro taking on Team.
Yeah, that's true, actually. It is Ench and Murata, so they're kind of happy about this situation. That both of them can get something. Ooh, Seush. Oh, look at that career. Oh, it was so full, too.
Raging Obsword.
Seush even... Yeah, he saw it on the ward, but he couldn't go get it.
Yeah. Now with a coil. Attempted Hurricane, almost good from Miposhka. But first blood for Squadix. And the Wild Wing going to get arrowed down in a second.
Is it?
Down the bottom. FNG dying. Tramples there. Swipe from the Primal Beast. Does get a kill. So 1-1. Did the Wild Wing die?
Yes, I'll let you guys know. After a lot of juking left and right, Sage took like 360s with the Wild Wing like dancing all over the place. And eventually he threw the arrow and he did get it.
He was using the juke spot in the Roche pit as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he tried his best.
He's trying to fog himself. FNG is going to come mid, refilled bottle, but there's a lot of dire heroes here. Squadix with a DD rune going. And just keep your eyes on mid.
Sol versus the puck, but in terms of like tower pressure, not going to see that at all. Like if you have like a DK, then you also get a counter to the puck, but then you have this ability to actually pressure towers.
I am a big fan of this.
Dead.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Goes a little bit too deep down bottom. FNG claims his life. Big fan of Tiny's build though. Phase boots into Blink, the Dark Margot special. We've seen a fair bit of GPK Tiny going for the Treads, Blink, Echo Saber. But I enjoy this so much more when you know that Tiny is the entirety of your first 15 minutes of gameplay. You know? Kill the Ench, whatever. But Lal, he knows that the weight of this game is pretty much on his.
Just as simple as it being a counter pick, I wouldn't say with the Clockwork and the Nature's Prophet. It comes down to, again, the level 1 of FNG was massive. But the constant body blocking here is these coils. I've never seen so many snap coils this early in a game.
Yeah, they're all on supports. Like you killed Ench twice, now a snap fire. Lal getting stampeded on, and a good call from FNG. Lal has to toss him back, and a tanky Tiny with plenty of one charges. Not too bothered about the aggression that came from VP there. Potential for a kill on FNG, but he killed up the hell there. Before they can get the job done, now Collapse arriving. Seush has no more leaps, so this trample is going to take the Marauder down, especially when the Tiny chuck some pebbles at you.
Oh, FNG underward.
Oh, he's trapped inside the cage with a big old dino. That's not where you want to be. And now Puck probably just going to have to orb away, attempting the takedown on Mira's Snapfire.
He could try for this.
He's going. Onslaught dodged by the phase shift. Tramples there. Squadix, another ult ready, but he's got the pulverize to finish off the Puck. A double kill for Collapse, recovering his game. And in the meantime, they got to kill top. Lal and Miposhka, they connect with the Aptero's AM to take down Sentinel.
Host could be messing up for a second there, and then dodges enough kisses to just live. And now he has Blink into smoke right now with a hook shot available and Dream Coil. So this is the turnaround kill they need. They need more help though. Oh yeah, there we go.
They've got enough. Wrath of Nature bounced across the entire
just the Claymore coming out as well for Yadaro.
Oh,
I can see obviously it's the ring of health too, but
Cookie out, but into the Centaur stomp. And VP, 4 heroes out of the woodwork into that bottom lane. Spirit the coil onto Mira now as well. Easy setup for the arrow. And a double kill as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty nice. Seush taunts his way around the map, I see. Very good. Got a deep ward, scanning up that dire secret drop down here, as well as anyone who wants to try and pressure bottom. Breaking the tower. It's down mid though.
Oh, FNG blown up by Collapse, but Lal trapped in the Sprout. The explosive nature of VP's lineup, just counteracting Team Spirit's moves. Noticed with the hood, surviving through the kisses, infinite shot to landing, but not enough to kill him. And Kiritich with that Deso, already up to a couple of stacks. At bottom now.
And that's what that ward's for, though. Like, this ward is going to be really important to know if Yadaro is trying to move into their jungle at all.
Top of Kiritich. I don't know if he survives this. Collapse will trade his life for the profits. Would have been if that fight around mid where they stampeded and went a bit too deep on Tiny. It just hadn't been a play they made, and they took map control. They pressured the AM. And now VP, a lot of work to do, trying to catch up to Mira. Stampede and the last double edge is there to finish him off, while an attempt on Miposhka. Damage not forthcoming fast enough. FNG missed the hook shot again. Turned around on half health after the Tiny combo. That cuts things short, and again, you know, Team Spirit pretty happy just losing a Snapfire if the AM can have another 2-3 minutes uncontested farm time. Collapse, bullying them all the way. Centaur pressuring tier 1. Well, the hook shot finally comes. FNG straight into the midst of them, but Collapse turns with his BKB up. Lol chucks a bone at Kiritich. Prophet, shiny and golden himself, but struggling to actually hit anybody.
Oh, they're crumbling, Gary. They're crumbling big time.
They disengage and now go for the re-goose. Back in onto the Prophet. BKB expended. There's the Pulverize in with the kisses, and down goes your carry. Chase towards Noticed. Good covering fire from Mira. Needed the Centaur Stomp just to hold back the AM. Arrows there as well, but you've controlled the anti-mage while the rest of his team demolishes you one by one. They're all done. And Team Spirit in the driving seat. Looking KBs, expending ultis. If you don't get the second round of initiation in, then it's going to come to a failure as they jump low. Shot, stomp, arrow, coil, every spell in the book chucked at him, but there comes Team Spirit. The cavalry arrives and collapses unnoticed. AM can't deal with Kiritich. He BKB TPs, but the rest of the squad is cannon fodder as Miposhka and Collapse are on top of Seyush. Another leap remains, trying to dodge out attacks, but Yataro's there with a double kill. And Team Spirit now a 3k lead, potential for them to Roche. Let's give the AM all that safe farm on his side of the map. Get the pattern going. The farming algorithm has been activated. Miposhka just going to die to the 4 members of VP down in the bottom jungle. And a good shot from FNG. Nice. Allowing the arrow to land. Kiritich with a forward TP claims the 2 support kills. For Kiritich. The ping.
Alright, he has BKB.
They feel something's coming. FNG, the target of choice. Try and blow up the clockwork. An easy one for Lol.
О, неплохо для старика.
Nature's Prophet and Marana. And hope that we can cut enough waves that we drag this out to like level 25 buck. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
I just love the fact Yatoro farms the entire wave while FNG's stuck in the cogs dealing with the tree volley.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Squadix, good coil. Lol is still hunting for him though. Avalanche toss in a sack. Ooh, doesn't quite find it. Blink ready now. He's waiting for the orb jaunt, and there's the move from Lol. Good patience from the Tiny.
I think he kind of got checkmated because of haste room, huh? Made it a little bit tough for the escape.
And Yatoro just walking towards opponents. Oh, hello, Marana.
First hit. He doesn't even play. Just goes immediately for the active.
Yeah, go for that abyssal. A bit of PT for my big old item. Lol tossing around the Centaur. Oh, he doesn't slam the tree volley on him. But Yatoro, he's going off buildings. Nothing. Yeah, he sure does. Double damage basically. He just jumps on Kiritich. Nearly finishes him off, forces an early BKB, and Yatoro is still full health with the rest of his team behind him. Jumps forward again. Yatoro and Lol playing aggressively. 2-man stomp into arrow combo. FNG's in with a hook shot as well. They'll kill off the Tiny, but in comes Collapse. Big man avoided, and they're all dead now. VP in some serious trouble as they are herded back into their fountain like scared little sheep. Team Spirit breaking your base down, one puff at a time.
I'm just surprised he didn't dive into the well with that butterfly. You know, I kind of thought that was the whole point of buying it this game. Yeah, thanks.
That can't be touched. Anti-mage. Who's he found? Little puck. Nice attempted onslaught. Not quite gonna hit the mark. They've got even more mobility to catch up to Squadix. Cookie. The Miposhka comes. And then the Pulverize for the finishing touch. And it feels like now Kiritich and Squadix not buying back. They're close to calling it.
I hope at least one of you out there queued up into a Primal Beast game because of this. Because every time I watch Collapse, this hero looks like so much fun whenever he plays it.
You get the itch.
I do. Like, just seeing it is just like, it reminds me of just like when you first start playing Dota and you find out what Spirit Breaker does. And you're like, wait, he just charges at them? Oh, the big stomp.
Huge. Monumental initiation from Noticed. But where's the damage? When AM does drop to half HP and Yatoro blinks away, rest of Spirit collapses in. Deep dive onto Kiritich with his BKB going, nearly finishes the job. A few more hits will take him down. As Noticed, a trade on the Primal Beast is decent. But you have no Nature's Prophet for 90 seconds. Your base is in disarray. And one lane separates Team Spirit from the Mega Creeps now.
Strat, I think. Let that one go, maybe. The Megas are here.
Yeah, and there it is. That was the fight. A blink from Centaur ends it. I started out well from Virtus Pro. The first, what, say 10 minutes looked pretty decent. And then that really, like we come back to one moment, one team fight, where it goes well, and then they...
You can actually fight your way to that blink dagger pretty well.
Now, before we get things started, game 2 coming up right after this quick video. An attempted play unnoticed. It's just team spirit, safeguarding the Ursa, keeping VP in that regen trade battle. Maybe go for the Sayo but he throws the Fisher out there to block them. A lot of baiting, poking and prodding. Everyone trying to keep them on their toes. Team Spirit comfortable is continuing to play the lane. Yatra has not really been too bothered by it.
Poppy runs to the river here. FNG just gonna escape from Mira. Another set of stacks. Hopefully not gonna be forgotten this time. We'll see. We're at 52 minutes. Yeah, there we go. 52 minutes, use 52 seconds.
Minutes?
This game's going very fast.
Suddenly, fast forward.
Successful. 4 is gonna maybe die. Nope.
Lol? Oh yeah, he's a DK with 2 points in the Dragon Blood. Chica rotates, can't do anything. Mira grabs the aluminum top. Make sure the Ember doesn't take it. And here comes Lol to that first Dragon form. Start chipping away at your tower. So they're leaving Noticed alone bottom. That means he's got to be careful, kind of skirting the tree line, hiding in the fog. Keeping Earthshaker mid, where Mira is sticking around here and gets the cookie on to Squadix. This is all just tower pressure though, forcing VP to react. Maneuver in towards that mid lane. Chant into Fisher, Illuminate Blast, drawn by FNG. Nearly had the Mira kill as well.
Did he just walk up and Fisher? How did he get away with that? He just walked up.
Perseverance flying over the Earthshaker.
Oh, he's just gonna walk mid again. You think I won't do it again? Oh, the block! Cut him off with the pass!
Arcane Curse dispelled on. Fortune's end there, but onto Lol we go. Faint's Edict, protecting him a little bit from the magic damage. Remnant forward, not going to do a whole lot. Slight to fist from Squadix does take down Mira, and then the jump in under tower. Enabled by Kiritich, and finished off by him as well. Transfer this into a tier 1 push. Well, that's the speed at which VP can play is substantial. But when you make these moves, 5 heroes mid, you're still brick.
Well done.
Full efficiency. Mira. Saved up by the Oracle. Gets a Scatterblast on them. Lol. Taking the brunt of the damage here on the Spirit Vessel. Oh no, he turned around for the goal. He attempted to get into high ground. And now relenting in towards Lol. Nice Dragon Tail. He's away from them. They're going to chase him to the bitter end. Finish off the Dragon Knight. Get the takedown. We might have a roar from Collapse, but FNG holds him off at the pass. Make sure there's no movement forward. And now another go back in for Squadix. Just continuing to play aggressively.
The Hadouken!
And Oracle died in the mid lane as well, so 3. We've seen Beastmasters like lose their lane and have to recover with Ancients, whereas Collapse here traded evenly in lane, and now he's 3rd in net worth. Gonna pop up a little more with this tier 1 tower take from Yatra and Lol. Squadix trying to deal with them. They pop the global, but Yatra got off the enrage before it all happened, so Ursa perfectly finds away from there. Lol keeping them at bay with the Dragon Tail, but the Echo Slam and the Chain Stuns take him down to half HP. But watch Collapse. He's diving into the back lines, roars up FNG, kills off the Sansa. Sayers now in the firing line. And Earthshaker, you can juke and dive all you want, but Lol's on your tail, and he'll clear you up. We'll see what happens to him in a second. Gets into the tree line. Cookie on the Dragon. They spot the Silencer. Turns himself into a piggy. And down he goes for Collapse's killing spree.
Can threaten here.
Roshan's already dead. Wrath of Nature bounces and takes Miposhka very low. Solar Bind dispelled off and Search Fishers, and he gets caught out by the Roar and the Ursa. The wild animals have hunted him and backed the Earthshaker into a corner.
天辉下塔正受到攻击。
Squadix, he's being annoying. Earthworm Snap dropping lower and lower with a slight chain spam. What's happening top though, hey? There's a TP in behind, Kiritich aiming for collapse. Earthshaker already spent his Fisher, but that's some big damage from Kiritich. Should finish him off. Sayush, did he just spend Echo there? What's the kill off the dragon? Coming back into their top jungle. Smoke breaks. Ursa, Beastmaster both ready in position, but they're the ones that get chainsed up and globaled. Collapse in trouble. Illuminate blasted down, but Squadix is got to turn and run. Yatra with his BKB is an angry bear, and he's hunting for the Ember Spirit. Gets the takedown while Mira eyes on the target. FNG silencer. The tips there are about to come as the Scatter Blast lands.
I'll be real. The record, not great. There's 2 games earlier this week, also L's. But
oh, Kiritich. Oof, ow. Yataro's on your tail. The last couple of kisses missing, but the final clap will not. And they're so good at this. Where's my Kiritich profit?
can they do something here, Yataro?
Finally, Nullifier. The Blink Echo on the Ursa. That chain stunning him, and the help of the Global definitely there. But Yataro has the answer. It's the BKB. He turns, looks to kill FNG, goes for the TP, but the damage from Kiritich. Ooh, they had enough. Now Lol on the run, Team Spirit losing to Poshka, and the BKB Dragon Knight having to TP himself out while collapsed. He rolls into the sky after slaying FNG and his Nullifier. And it's working wonders for Kiritich.
We're gonna have to wait for the next round of neutralize, the tier 4s, and hopefully drop one then.
FNG. Oh, he's got Ghost Scepter, but that doesn't protect you from the kisses. The Global's out. They were trying to get in on top of him with the Earthshaker, but the Blinding Light pushes Lol away from the Illuminate. He'll get the stun combo onto the Ember, but the Yule Scepter keeps him away from Squadix for a few seconds. And now the jump with the help of the Hawk, they spot the Earthshaker, having the vision over on Sayush. On the doorstep of the Dire Base, a couple of kills from Team Spirit.
Close to the cores. He's not getting that free space of like the mid tunnel. Like the boss to work with. Oh, big jump.
Straight up, Blink Echo Global onto collapse. Mira, very low as well. Squadix BKBs pops them out. Yatra and Miposhka trying to back away. The Kiritich is TP forward into the Dragon Tail. He's holding Aegis for 15 seconds, and Squadix focused by the Yatra Ursa. Dragon Knight. He does still have his BKB, and this Black Dragon flies over the cliff tops. They're waiting for the time. Aegis remain. Aegis about to be claimed, but in comes the Ember Spirit. Kiss is landing in, and they do take down Yataro. Kiritich, so close to death. The Aegis has gone. The final bits of damage, not coming out fast enough. He's out of there. As FNG goes Scepters to protect himself, but burst down. Lol and Miposhka had the damage to rain down on the silencer.
Like, caught so much of the AoE damage, sort of just fell immediately after. Level 18 on the PK down bottom. The end of the ultimate loses that help with the massive resistance. He's gone.
VP picking up the pace, so they grab a gem for themselves now as well. It's like, the ridiculous thing is you give 200 mana as well. It's not just the jump forward, it's all got FNG. Shredded.
That's a nice salami.
15 miles away.
Luckily, he's a smart silencer and he has buyback. The most important hero in the game to just have buyback, please.
That's the only one that matters. Outpost claimed up by Spirit. Still wanting to posture around Roche. So Treants have scouted it. I'm pretty sure Spirit knows Roche is alive.
Yeah.
You do have to come back and maintain that top lane as the Beastmaster just keeps on shoving. All the jump onto Squadix. Dragon Tail into what though? Double Force Staff. The jump away. Squadix is out there. They've got Manta Star. Yatra has killed Kiritich up top. He just dived tier 3.
Yeah, he got roared.
Abyssal Blade. Prophet dead. 90 seconds with buyback being held.
And Marl is just hitting Roche.
So I like to see what VP are doing, smoking up into the place that Team Spirit want to actually play into. Start off with the Fisher into the enchant, but the false promise is there. Global comes after, as a little cyclone from Miposhka protects him for a second against Squadix. Aiming for the Oracle, but Kiritich is the bigger target. He's got BKB, but he's dead to the physical damage of Yataro. but no buyback for him. Keeper of the Light blown up as well. And Team Spirit just destroy BP.
天辉军团
In the end, you compare it to the Pango in the same situation. Knew what the lane was going to be. Probably would have went similarly well. Would have been probably a little bit worse for the Pango. It wouldn't be as like CS one-sided with the help of the denies and everything. But when a fight starts, there's no cooldown to really worry about. Pickoff, there's just blink stun. Don't worry about wild rolls.
And yeah, if you're playing Pango, you don't have enough dragons.
No,
Beastmaster Dragon, Illusion Dragons. The Black Dragon here for DK, jumping and stunning, finding FNG, cooking an illusion onto him as well. Not enough to finish the silence just yet, needing the kisses to try and pick him off, and there he goes. Buyback available for him, and he's going to have to use it if they want any chance of holding their base. But Aurora on Squad X, they've got the stuns, incoming damage from the Dragon and the Bear. Down they go. Menagerie of Team Spirit with all the animals in the world just cruising here in game number 2. It's a dead dieback for him, and Kiritich inside his own sprout. A Black Dragon flies over the treetops. The canopy gives no safety to the Fury. And Yule's on the Urza will hold him back, but Sayur's dead, and GG call. Team Spirit with a 2-0 victory ties them up with HR.
Yeah, the blue eyes white dragon right there. Easy peasy. Taking him down, throne goes, Swag's already out of there on the DC. Doesn't want to look at this game anymore, and Virtus Pro, they're hoping